Hello, my name is Andrew Smiciklas, and welcome to bestmathteacherever.com. If you're looking for good math help, you're definitely in the right place. And just for you to see that for yourself, I'm offering first-time students a free 30-minute session. All you have to do is call or text to set that up. I will send you a Google Meet link, and I will be able to help you no matter what your age, ability level, location is. I am putting Google ads out throughout the entire US for people who are looking for online math help. And because of Common Core, the standards across the country are pretty much the same. So I know that I'll be able to help you no matter where you're at. And I think if you give me a shot, you'll see that that's the truth. And then after that 30-minute session, if you want to continue, I make it very easy. There are no contracts, no fees, no commitments that you need to make. All you have to do is just schedule your sessions one at a time. They're $20 for 30 minutes or $35 for 60 minutes. I let you decide how often you need to make those and which duration you need to choose there. And then here's my schedule. I make it very easy to book a session. So you just click on a time, pick 30 minutes or 60 minutes, put in your name, your phone number, and then when you go to make the payment, it's through Stripe and Link, which I think a lot of people already have it set up, so you may not even need to put in your card information. It might already be saved in your browser based on shopping in other places or making payments for other things. So you make the payment here. I get the funds on my side without needing your card information. So very easy for you to pay for your sessions, to, I guess, not need to overcommit. I think a lot of other places, they'll make you sign long-term contracts or make you buy a bunch of sessions at once, and that puts the burden on you before you really even see whether or not it's a good fit. I kind of flip that whole model on its head and say, look, it's on me to continue to prove to you that this is worth it for you. And I think once you sign up for the free 30-minute session and once you're with me for a while, these rates are no doubt a good deal. That's what most of my customers report to me. So I'm happy to offer this, and I think eventually you'll be happy to pay it as well. And like I say, once you get to the point where you feel like you don't need me anymore, you just stop booking the sessions. You don't need to cancel. There's no fees or anything like that. So I try to make it as easy as possible. Now, about me, if you want to learn about my experience and why I feel like I am so confident in teaching all levels, you can click on my LinkedIn right here and you'll see all of my past experience. And again, I've taught in elementary, middle, high schools. I'm a center director for some tutoring centers. I've worked as a tutor for some tutoring centers as well. I've really seen it. I was a tutor at a college. That was actually my first math teaching job. So I have seen it all. I've seen all ability levels. I've seen all ages. I'm not going to be surprised or shocked by anything you bring to me, whether you are very much behind or very much ahead. I have literally seen it all, and I can help everyone get better. So give me a shot, and I think you'll see that's the truth. If you want to get to know me even more, I think a good way of doing that is through my YouTube channel. If you come here, Best Math Teacher Ever, you'll see some of the videos that I'm posting, and these are, just random topics, whatever comes up in my head. I'm trying to put all of my experience and knowledge online. I know there's a lot of people out there that need math help that maybe can't even afford to get lessons, so I want to do my best to help them out and just put as much as what I know online as possible. And then, if you do get stuck or what I'm putting online isn't enough, you can book a session with me and I'll help you get unstuck there. But a lot of my philosophy is based on how do I help students do most of the work on their own. So I know there's still plenty of opportunities to meet with you one-on-one, even though I try to do that. So if you want to kind of know what I'm going to say before you need to pay for me to say it, you can just come to my YouTube channel, look at some of my videos, and I think you'll get a pretty good sense of what my approach is. And on that topic, that's what the next icon here is for. This is my math practice website that I'm building called Goated Math, and have ads on it to support it. But it's a I'm building exercises for each grade level, kind of because students need to be able to practice on their own. I think practicing online is really nice because they get that instant feedback of whether or not they're right or wrong. And so I try to put these activities that I'm building online in order to give people the ability to practice this on their own without needing somebody to help them. Um, Now, of course, maybe you need somebody to help you get started, but once I kind of show you how this whole thing works, I think it's pretty easy, especially if you're a parent of a younger child, just to sit them down in front and say, all right, you need to practice for 30 minutes. I don't need to be there for those 30 minutes. So maybe rather than, if you'd like for your student to practice math 3 times a week, maybe I only need to be there for one of them. And I think, maybe in the beginning, we book a session 3 times a week to where, you get your student in the habit of sitting down and working, but then we slowly start to remove me from the equation. And I'm more than happy with that. I think a good way of knowing that what I'm doing is working is that eventually you need me less and less. I'm very happy to do that because I know there's a lot of demand for me. From plenty of other students, so I'm really not trying to get you guys to stick with me for longer than you need. I'm trying to get you the tools that you need so that way you can go out there and do all this on your own. So that's why I'm building Goated Math here, to give you the practice to do that on your own, but it does only go up until 5th grade, and so that's where Khan Academy comes in. If you click on this icon right here, what it's going to do is take you to my class, and if you click that button, you'll join my Khan Academy class to where I can see your progress, your activity. I can give you advice on what to work on. I can assign certain things. And again, this is in the spirit of getting you to do more of the work on your own without me needing to be there, because I cost money. Khan Academy and Goated Math do not. If you're just working on that on your own, it's free. So you should be effective, or you should try to be efficient with when you get help, and you should try to do as much of this as you can on your own. And if you can do that after a few sessions with me, I'm very happy that that's the end result. So if you think about this, I don't think it's really necessary to overcommit to one of these other places or to these other tutors that ask you to do all of this. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. I can point you in the right direction. I can give you the tools to do this on your own. And I think that if you put that together with my scheduling structure and my fee structure, which again is kind of pay as you go, this really is the most effective and efficient way of getting math help. So if you need it, please call or text me. Talk to me in person. I am a real person and I'll answer the phone right away. I'll send you a Google Meet link, and we can meet today or tomorrow, depending on what day it is. I'll try to meet with you ASAP so that way we can get started. And I guarantee you're not going to need another math tutor or a math teacher ever again after you work with me. So give me a shot, and I'm looking forward to proving that to you. So talk to you soon.